Hello and welcome to the latest stream of Mafia 3 divided by Werewolves coming at you. Sorry for the late start. I blame my children, as I often do, because I'm a horrible parent. So we've made a little bit of progress since last we played. This right here, if we turn on, let's see. So this is River Row. River Row is completely in my thrall. Vito Scarletti, he's got a smuggling racket. He also has a union kickback, whatever you want to call it, racket, union extortion. He's got max earn of $100,000. And of course, the Haitians are still there sitting at max earn of $100,000. Now, look at those tiny kickback numbers. My goodness, they're earning $100,000 and only kicking up 2% each. That is ridiculous. We have since moved into Point Verdun, where we are working with Thomas Burke to help the Irish mob. We're helping the Irish. That's a little Sons of Anarchy action. So right now we're working on, they have two things going on. They have moonshine and they have protection. We have completely dismantled the moonshine network. So we can go back and get that thing going. But just to be on the safe side, we have two stills that we need to destroy. The one that we're at right here, and then this one over here. So we're going to do that, and that is where we meet our hero. I hope everybody had a good Monday and Tuesday. Sorry I was unable to hang around last night. I had my dance class. I was getting jiggy with it, as the kids say.
Good shit right there, boy.
That'd be important.
Fucking A. Get a little bit of that in the jar for me.
One jar of high octane coming up.
So, essentially, we're just destroying moonshine, which I do not approve of, to be honest, because I love moonshine. Actually, by me, I'm about half an hour away from Dawsonville, and there's some pretty good moonshine up that way.
It have near blinded me.
Okay, so you still got one working eye, more or less.
All right, let's see. If you notice, I have 3 health bars now as part of Vito's, one of Vito's, what do you call it, perks, is a mob doctor. And the mob doctor gives you 3 extra, or gives you an extra health bar. So that's cool. Real quick, I'll show you what we've gained. So if you come here into your assets, so these are a list of everybody. So there's Cassandra, we already saw her. Vito here, he is the head of the, and backup. Basically. So you can call on a hit squad, you get Mob Doc adds another health bar, I can add another adrenaline shot, and then you go on kind of down the line. Your consigliere will collect a kickback for you, you can get more health bars, stamina, recovery, that type of thing. And then this is Thomas Burke, and he is cars, basically cars and clearing the cops. So I can get a free car dropped off whenever I want, so that's nice. It can clear police zones if you're being chased. You can get some bombs. You can steal cars without anybody detecting you. Cops will ignore crimes. So it's important to look at the upgrade paths for all of them. The reason being that you have a choice when you're playing this game. You can either give all of your rackets to one lieutenant, or you can split the rackets up equally among all 3. If you split them up among all 3, everybody stays happy, they earn money, nobody rebels against you. If you only give rackets, and you do get a trophy for that, if you give all of your rackets to one lieutenant, then the other 2 will eventually turn against you and you'll have to fight them off. And then you go into the end game with only one lieutenant. That's another trophy. So aside from just the trophies and kind of how you want to play as Lincoln, you need to look at the upgrade paths, because you're never going to get to the top tier upgrades if you are splitting the rackets up equally among your lieutenants. So, for example, if we look at Vito here, and we really want maximum health, then we would give all of our rackets to Vito until we hit that max earn, and then, depending on how much is left, you could, give them to other people. So, you're choosing, do you want to be like a jack of all trades, master of none, or do you want to stack the deck with a particular set of upgrades to max out your experience? Only you can answer that. Honestly, in terms of trophies, the idea that anybody would play through this game twice, given how much stuff
That's
there
the
is,
good shit right
I
there,
find
boy.
to be
Fucking
kind of ridiculous. I mean, there is a lot to do in this game, and I mean, it is repetitive. There's no doubt about it. I think that guy was bringing the papers so he could go to the bathroom.
More or less.
Um, but so far, I'm enjoying it.
What are we drinking today?
Fucking A.
Who that?
Get a little bit of that
Who
in the
dat?
jar for me.
Okay, so you still got one working eye, more or less.
We're doing our usual stab and move, stab and move.
Ooh, that's the good shit right there, boy.
Alright, so this is, sometimes you get caught up on things, kind of odd. This guy's pissing in the river.
Huh?
Now, I'm getting out of the water because that's when the gators come. Let's see. So we got some money here. More money, more money, more money,
Turpentine.
and more money.
Son, it gives the shine that
Alright.
Have there blinded me.
Okay, so you still got one working eye, more or less.
And these guys are just going to keep saying the same stupid thing over and over again until we go and murder them, and then we need to blow shit up. I do not have any Molotovs, unfortunately. You would think I would be able to make some in here, but, nope.
Turpentine.
Settle down, son. It gives the shine that little
Some
kick.
kind of evil's getting stirred up.
Some kind of evil's getting stirred up. I say.
You looking for trouble?
Alright, here we are.
Sleep.
I didn't even see that guy. Why didn't he show up?
Die like this. Die like this. Beauty.
Alright, well, we'll let him. Alright, so these, usually, you can just, okay. Well, I guess we'll shoot it and see what happens. Oh, there we go. Alright, so those are exploded. We know, so we'll go get the other one. I did see a pistol, like an automatic pistol over here. So right now, I have money. Honestly, I'm not really sure what the money is supposed to be for. Like right now, I have $3 grand in my wallet. At some point, I could call in Consigliere out and have her stash that for me. I'm not really sure what the money's good for, honestly, except for just buying guns and tactical vests and stuff. But tac vests are, I mean, they are all over the place. Yeah, okay, so the reason, so Autistic Study wonders why they make Lincoln's Detective Vision so explicit. Okay, so if you look at the map, that is, oh no, you're right. I don't know. I originally thought it was because I had particular areas wiretapped. They kind of make it sound like if you have areas wiretapped, then you get the full-on Detective Vision. But I think that counts only for collectibles. So if you have the area wiretapped, then when you pop into detective vision mode, it'll spot collectibles that in your vicinity. I don't know why. I think they just wanted a somewhat modern conceit. I think it's because also they do have a stealth component, and so what they wanted is a way for the player to kind of track. You don't have a way of like putting a marker on somebody to kind of track their movements, so they probably just figured, well, this way folks can see where the enemies are, and it does have it has a limited range, and I'm assuming they just kind of it's all part of Lincoln's training from when he was in Vietnam, that he can kind of sense where the enemy is. But that's a good point. I don't know. It certainly doesn't really fit with the setting, and it makes things, as you've seen, a little bit too easy. But the trade-off to that is that Lincoln can't take a lot of shots before he gets killed. So on the one hand, gun combat is a little bit almost too difficult in that he's by no means a bullet sponge. So the stealth ends up being, easier. I don't know why they're having me go this way. This seems like the most crazy roundabout way. And like right now, what I'm doing is overkill. There is no real reason for me to do this other than when I play open world maps, if there is something on the map for me to do, and it's not like a repeatable event, I'm gonna go and do it. I have no idea if there is an achievement or trophy for doing every single, I don't know what you would call these, let's just call them racket events, or not, but if it's on the map, then I want to take care of it. I've been here. I'm very much looking forward to getting the consigliere up to the point where they can get kickbacks for me. Now, my only concern with that, though, is that the game does have a concept of markers, so certain things, I'll show you. So when you open up your wheel, this here, the operator, to call in backup. See, right there, you have a marker. Okay. So a marker, this hit squad costs 1 marker, which I already have because I got a marker free when I gave a racket to Vito. This one's free. These 3 are always free. You get more new markers by giving rackets to lieutenants, or apparently you can pay for things. Right now, having to go collect my kickbacks every time is really, really annoying. So I'm hoping that that's something that's free because it's part of the consigliere service and I don't have to pay for it. But honestly, even if I have to pay $1,000 to do it, I think it would be worth paying $1,000 if it saves me the trouble of having to go and get that stuff myself. Alright. I like how all these guys look like roadies for Leonard Skinner.
Next time, I'm bringing me some hooch. Make it go faster. Huh? What now?
What now?
Huh? That him over there? Whoa! Some bitch right there.
Alright, so now we're in a good fight. not exactly what I wanted to do.
Gonna carve me some dogs.
But maybe what we can do is just take out these stills. There we go. So when it says at $5,000, that's damage. I don't actually get that money.
I'm pinned down! We've been looking for you!
You've been looking for me.
Time to fucking die!
Oh shit. I like this new gun. May not be particularly effective. It's kind of like a pea shooter, but I like it. Alright, so they're all dead. So yay for me. I do not have this area wiretapped, so there's a pretty good chance I'm gonna have to come back here. I got stuck. It was awful. I guess I do. I got stuck out here in the swamps trying to get stupid collectibles. It was a nightmare. I was end up like, the one thing about GTA was like most of the places, if you got stuck in the wilderness, if you were willing to take the time, you could get back to civilization. This game is not quite the same. I got stuck somewhere. I could barely walk. There was all these weird fake walls. The game was throwing up, and it was annoying. I had to keep swimming past Gator, and it sucked. So, and the worst part about it is I didn't get all the collectibles. I missed 2 of them. So, and they're what do you call it? For doing the junction box. They're electronic parts, so I may have to come back here. Alright, so we're not going to talk to Nikki quite yet, because just to be on the safe side, I like to wait until I have all of the little side racket things done before I do that, just so that I don't accidentally, I don't inadvertently block off something. So we have quite a ways to go. This is where the lack of a fast travel really kind of hits you in the cash and prizes, because now we just have to drive the 3,200 whatever units of Mafia measurement to get back to where we're going. On the one hand, you could say, okay, well, this game is set in the 60s, so fast travel doesn't thematically make sense. But as we've seen, he's got crazy-ass detective vision, so I'm pretty sure if they wanted to, they could have made it a point. Even if it's just, hey, call your consigliere and they give you a ride, or even just being able to hail a cab. Hell, I'd pay $10, GTA style, if I could get to where I wanted to go. That being said, might as well stop and get some of this money, seeing how I gotta go through here anyway. Oh, really? So you've never been a fan of fast travel? Why is that? I'm curious. To me, fast travel just seems so essential, just to making sure you're not kind of wasting time. Doing things like this, where you're just kind of driving for no reason. So curious to hear their why it is you're not a big fan of fast travel. Yeah, no, you're right. The swamps, they do look like the supernatural Cannibal Hillbilly swamps, absolutely. Fortunately, there's a cop right here, which is why I have to mind my driving manners. Although I have blown right through stop signs and stuff. I would love a supernatural game like Witcher 3. That would be badass. I don't know what kind of market there is. I'd be curious to see what that Venn diagram looks like. Yes, did you walk uphill both ways to get to your to get to your objectives in your open world games? All right, so we're going a little bit out of our way because we have kickbacks, and this is it's very much like Assassin's Creed, the Assassin's Creed games, the later ones, which allowed you to collect earnings. If you have a kickback that's due to you and you don't go get it, they don't keep earning. So right now, like the maximum kickback I can get at any given time is $2,000. So
Christ in a sidecar, there's a lot here.
if I pick it up, then he'll start back earning it. Whereas if I just leave it there, it will always stay at $2,000. Yeah, I like meandering in games as well. In fact, one of my favorite things about GTA 5 was just putting on, one of their awesome playlists and then just kind of driving around the countryside. However, if I needed to get somewhere somewhat quickly because I had a mission or maybe I just had kind of less time to play that particular night, then I like to have the option. And that's basically what it comes down to. I would like to have the option to fast travel. Whoa, that was almost bad. Alright, so we're going to go... Whoa, watch it there, bell bottoms. That was almost tragic. We're going to go collect our other kickback from Cassandra, and then head on to the next person. Hello, Mr. Policeman. Yeah, no, you're autistic. You're absolutely right. The lack of fast travel, like kind of making you go through the world, gives you an opportunity to see parts of the world that clearly the developer spent a lot of time on. That some people would just skip over because they're just fast traveling from one place to the next. But it does at times become, as I mentioned, a point of convenience. Like I think that this particular game, like Witcher 3, where you kind of always want to see, well, what's over that next ridge? Is there going to be some kind of a monster next, or just an interesting encounter, that type of thing? You're more inclined to just kind of wander the countryside. In a game like this, where there isn't that sense of what's going to happen around this corner, I mean, things are fairly scripted. You're not going to stumble across some crazy new, encounter or a mission or anything like that. You're basically just driving from place to place. Having a fast travel, aside from just missing out on the scenery, you're not going to miss out on the potential of, like, missing out on an activity or something.
That crazy man just kept... Hope it stays like this over the weekend.
She hopes it stays like this over the weekend. Apparently she wants it to rain all weekend. Odd choice, but hey, maybe she's got some sort of outdoor party, maybe a work event she doesn't really want to go to. So she figures if it rains, then...
Please make the fruits of our labor. Bon appetit.
Yeah, I'm with you, Autistic. I'll kind of take the long way around. Once I get the lay of the land, then I tend to start relying on fast travel more. Oh, this isn't how I wanted to go. Okay, I'm going to call in the consigliore. Just show you what it looks like. So I have $8,400. I can't remember if I've shown you.
Gotta unload some of this cash in the hollow.
53,000 at the stash house. So she's going to come tearing around the corner in that this car, which I don't know what this symbol is. And then I just go up and interact with her. She takes the money. It's out of my wallet, which means if I die, I don't lose any cash. Goes to the safe house where it is safe. Okay. So now that's finally done, we can head on over to Bear Donnelly and see about doing the protection thing. It'll be interesting to see what the protection racket turns into. For the Haitians, the prostitution ring got turned into a nightclub. Heroin racket got turned into weed. For the Italians, contraband is still contraband. And whereas they were doing union busting, we were doing, I guess we're working with the unions. So, if I had to guess, I would say the moonshine is going to turn into some sort of thing running Irish liquor, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what protection will turn into. Lincoln doesn't strike me as the kind of person who would force people to pay him protection, but what do I know? I did see, so similar to Saints Row 2, whereas you took over areas of the city, the rival gangs, the gang that you took, from which you took it, would come back after you. The same thing did happen here. The old parts of the Italian gang, they sent somebody after me, and what happens is you'll get a whole bunch of guys show up in cars, and there's a hitman who's in charge, and once you kill the hitman, they'll stop coming after you. I don't know if they'll stop coming after you forever, or just for that particular instance. Yeah, I can't think of a game recently in which I felt like the fast travel kind of ruined things for me. But, like for example, Witcher 3, before the patch for the inventory and stuff came, I mean, you had to very frequently travel to places in order to unload your stuff. So in that case, as much as I like galloping, as much as I love having Roach constantly pick the wrong footpath, it was nice just to be able to like warp into a town, run to, blacksmith, merchant, whatever, unload your stuff, and then get back to it. But a game like Far Cry, Far Cry 3, Far Cry 4, where there's so many collectibles along the way, and just little encounters that you can use to get experience and things like that. A game like that, maybe you're not going to use fast travel quite so much. Alright. Dawn Temps beer on tap. Alright. Hopefully this is not a loitering place.
Greetings and salutations, and all that shite.
Alright, so we're gonna talk to this guy.
You Bear? Nikki sent me.
Oh, gonna marry that girl someday. Bear Donnelly. I own Nicky's everything. He has me keeping an eye on the Roberto meatpacking plant.
Who's running things over there?
Nutjob by the name of Sonny Blue.
Sonny
Lets the rim out to the
Blue.
butcher's loan sharks. Protection guys too. If they can't do it there, they put the hurt to people in the street.
Any chance Sonny's around the Robodo?
Fuck no. Sonny only comes around to scare his people into shape. But I'm hearing one of his boys, a fella named Ralph, got caught skimming. They're working the bloody bastard over in the slaughterhouse to find out where he's got it stashed. Might be beneficial to pull his arse out of the fire.
I'll see what I can get out of Sonny's goons. Watch your ass, Bear.
Okay, yeah,
Those
so in
people
this
are scared
particular
of him.
instance,
Might not
they,
talk. Why not make him more scared of you?
the Italians that are currently running this place, they have a beatdown crews. If some poor sucker owes Sonny cash, won't be long before his beatdown crew find them. So they have a slaughterhouse that they bring people to, and presumably they kill them. So we want to prevent that from happening. I would like to get to that weapons locker, but I guess we're not going to be able to. Alright, so now that we've talked to him, and let's see where it is that we're going. So, wow, we've got all sorts of butcher things. Okay, so that's a beatdown crew. Alright, we're not going to do that right now because we got this guy right here. So he'd be easy to kill. And then we'll go take down the beatdown crew, which sounds like a 90s rap group. It's the beatdown crew.
I don't think you want to go against me.
Really? You don't think so,
belong
do
here,
you?
friend.
Oh, look at that. I just went after you. Oh, I've been here. I did this junction box.
Stop moving around.
What?
Who that?
Who dat? I really should call the weapons guy and get some Molotovs.
Time for negotiating has done and gone, dipshit. You had your chance to make this right. You didn't take it. So what's happening here is on you.
Oh, this is the guy I want to kill.
Seriously, boy, get lost.
Huh? Is
I
he
wonder if he can see me.
Oh, there he is.
Shove the fuck off.
He's around somewhere.
Yeah, I am around somewhere. Come on, idiot.
This is it.
Come on, dumbass.
There.
Don't look back.
Take a shield. Shoot him.
Form up on me. Let's go. Some good.
He's gunning us down.
Alright. So that's an enforcer down. So yay for us. We murdered people. Okay. Let's put the gun away, Lincoln. Put the gun away, Lincoln. There we go. Got a little cash. Getting our ride. And we are... Oop. Oh, this is our ride, right? See, the problem... Yeah, okay, this is our ride. Alright. So, let's go find the Get Fresh Beatdown crew. And then this guy will... Oh, interrogate the loan shark. That's good. Interrogating guys is always good because we can get them in our crew. So, the Pokemon Sun and Moon demo came out today. Very excited to play it. Destiny patch hit. Very excited to see my light level goes up. There's just not enough time in the day. Okay, who are these guys? Oh, I gotta interrogate that guy. Alright. Well, let's see.
Huh?
Now the question is whether I can murder this guy without anybody seeing me. That is the real question. Ah, shoot. Nope. Come here, honey. There. No cops. I can call the switchboard operator, and it'll block out the phones. If I don't want to murder somebody in broad daylight, that would be the smarter thing to do, rather than the boneheaded move I just did. I've had a couple tussles. 365 to 371. Damn, son. I gotta get out on that. So that was a pretty boneheaded thing I just did, kind of killing that guy in full view. I've had some run-ins with the police, and they did not go well. I did manage to hide under a bridge, and they had no idea what to do. Like, I jumped in the water, I swam under a bridge, I got up, and I stayed there. And they had no idea what to do. It was pretty funny.
This is nobody's fault but yours.
Yeah, come this way, dumbass.
What's going on there? This guy'll be drunk.
Maybe he's over here somewhere.
Maybe he is over here somewhere.
What was that?
Come on, guy. It's like calling a dog. Come on, buddy. So Mitch, how did you go up such high levels? Did you just do like strikes and stuff, or did you have a bunch of engrams that
What do you know about the meatpacking plant?
All the
that
shops paying
you
protection up to the
waited and turned
boss.
in?
I know where they are.
I'll be in touch.
In that coffee before it reaches the table.
Oh, a note. All right, that seemed mean.
How's it going?
Listen here, you fucking retard. Whoa, no, we can't do that. Ew, that's gross. That kind of implies that they're eating people for
So his lawyer said I gotta come up with more money.
the sausage. All right, we're gonna leave those people there. Save legendary and exotic engrams for a week and a half. Yeah, I've got 6 or 7 exotics, and then I have a couple purples, but so I've done the same thing. All right, so we have a beatdown crew over here, and we're going to take care of them.
Time for negotiating that's done and gone,
Time
dipshit.
for negotiating.
You had your chance to make this shit
done
right.
and
We
gone.
didn't take it. So what's happening here is on you.
Somebody there?
Yeah, somebody's here. Mr. Bowling Shirt.
I don't like it.
Alright. Well, that was easy.
Let's try over here now.
Yeah, let's try over here now. Did that lower the money any? No. Oh, it did. So these guys, they have a price of $50. And this guy's doing what exactly? He's actually just doing some repair work. So, hey, I just got combat specialist. Yay for me. I stabbed people. I'm a good stabber. Alright. Where's my car? This, you know, what would be really nice is if there was a way to highlight where your car is. Because I have no flipping idea half the time where my car is. That's my car. Okay. So now, trash protected liquor stores. Well, hell. Smash their inventory or steal their dough and word will get back to Sonny real quick. Alright. Ooh, that's a cool little roadster.
We got nothing for you.
Well, check that out.
Well, how the heck I'm supposed to smash that thing?
I know where you are, cocksucker.
Do you now?
Nothing to see.
Let's go.
Alright, where is the witness calling the police?
Don't come back.
Oh, in there. Oh, I did not mean to kill that guy. Did not mean to kill that guy at all. Oh well. I feel kind of bad about that. Oh, that's not my car. Oh, hey, I need to go over here. You know what? First, we're going to do this. We're going to call in
I need
the gun guy.
Point for done.
Going at you. Hang tight.
Because I need, let's see, what do I need? I need ammo, I need adrenaline.
Spot anything you can use? Show me what you got.
Refill ammo. And supplies. Tack vest. And a couple adrenaline shots. Alright.
Guess we're good. Call me if you need me.
Alright, now we can go kill these guys. So I guess that's why it's good to have money.
Huh? It didn't sound right.
That's right, it didn't sound right. You should come investigate.
Huh.
I think I was carrying a stack of cash.
Do not fuck.
Got lots of places to look.
Fuck's sake!
Ah, shit.
Run! They're right behind us!
They are not right behind us. Alright. I feel kind of bad. This is like a suburban area that I'm just shooting up. So I had this car here. This is a nice little car. It goes pretty fast. Not as fast as I would like it to go, but fast nonetheless. It reminds me of like a Datsun, what's it, the Z28 or whatever? Alright, so we have, jeez, my goodness, there's a lot of things. Crews to take out and whatnot. Let's go kill this guy. We'll kill this guy and then we'll call it a day. Yeah. Oh, he's out in the middle of a park. Sure. That won't be difficult to do at all. Why are these people out in the park? It's raining. This guy's out here enjoying a picnic. Oh, hey, and the rain stopped. But still, why is nobody, like, reacting to the fact that...
Am I imagining things?
I guess I'm just supposed to kill... I mean, there's all sorts of people around. This is gonna get ugly real quick.
Hell, this spade wants to play.
Say goodnight to the
Alright.
Running for cover! Can't fucking move! Come on, he's reloading! I'm out!
Oh shit, running.
Coming down!
Oh shit.
Fucking move!
Shouldn't have come here.
All set to take him out!
Bosses, take him out. Who the hell is this guy? Oh, there he is.
I see.
I see you too. Well, alright. So, I spent a lot of money on attack vest and adrenaline shots, and basically pissed it all away killing that guy. But hey, what can you do? That is probably a good place to call it, especially because it just saved. Look at this woman. She's just hanging out. She's like, well, ain't that some shit? She just watched a gunfight break out and watched me murder those people, and she's just like, that's crazy. Okay. Meanwhile, somebody over there is freaking the hell out, which would be the appropriate response. Just to make sure it saves, we'll pick up this collectible, get a little Mafia 3 logo, and we are good to go. So, thank you to everybody who came out tonight. Mitch and I are doing our show tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are going to switch gears. We're going to do some crime in a different vein. I think we are going to actually try to do a heist in GTA 5 and or mess around with some of the motorcycle club stuff. So it should be a good time. That is at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at this channel or Twitch TV /Roadtime Batman. So thank you everybody for hanging out tonight. I hope you have a fantastic Wednesday. Hope to see you on tomorrow night. And Gears of War starts up on Thursday. So be there or miss it. Big chunky guys killing big chunky things. So have a good night, everybody. We'll talk to you soon.